Okay, so now what you see is a giant glow beam that is seemingly going on forever. And all this takes to set up is one particle that is stretched up to be a ridiculous size here. It doesn't entirely work the way I want it to. But I cranked up the lifetime on this particle to send a bunch of these glow objects just going off to the left for a very long time. They kind of just fade on and fade off and move at a very slow speed. But stretching them, they look like little ripples of glow. So I can vary their size here too. So some of them are going to be larger than others when they get to the horizon line. And now I'm going to set their object color to be that light green that we talked about earlier. And I'm just going to level it down on its brightness here. So it's going to start something lower and be much darker overall. I think this is going to be quite cool because look what it does to the horizon line. It kind of gives it this little wave. Now, I don't know how this is going to look in game. It takes a while to get started, but it does have a pretty cool effect overall. So I quite like it. I might use it with a couple of different opacities just to build up a little bit of a texture. I'm manipulating blending with a brightness change here. I'll show you with a regular object. If I just place a big blending object right here and put it on T3, you see how it's kind of letting the background through it. Well, because of that, I can change the brightness and it kind of acts like light. That's what I'm doing with this particle object. But because it's acting like light and it's an opacity, I can move it to the side and then change the way that it works. Like I may be able to increase the speed here, make the sizes a little bit different, and that should create a cooler looking texture where it seems a bit more random what each beam is going to look like. Maybe I'll change the actual texture itself to be a different shape here. Like, I don't know. Let's try a hollow circle. Now that just doesn't look very cool, does it? This might look cool. That looks awful. Yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do, obviously, and not all of them are going to land. Now, this looks cool. This is a cloudy texture that I'm putting on right here. And I might even change the brightness of it on the color right here.